Hello, everyone. It's Chloe here. And as you guys know, with the whole Corona and COVID-19, I'm unable to come into like OPE and Paul Ecke, but I wanted to keep making these videos, making these lessons, so I can expand my knowledge to you guys and to keep you guys engaged. So today we're going to be learning about ecosystems. And I know some of you guys might have already learned this, but in case you haven't or in case you want to review, this is a great presentation. So let's get started. So, ecosystems. All right, what are ecosystems? They encompass living organisms and the non-living elements of their environments. That's the formal definition of an ecosystem. So, what are the different kinds of ecosystem? I know if you think about it, like California has very nice temperatures, whereas in places like Antarctica, it's very cold. Those are like an example of different kinds of ecosystem. Well, there's the marine ecosystem, tropical rainforest, desert, coral reefs, grassland, temperate, and tundra. So, coral reef ecosystems. There are over 6,000 different kinds of coral reefs, and 25% of marine life depend on coral reefs. They're a huge factor in the marine ecosystem. So, here I have just some pictures of what the coral reef look like, and I'm sure all of you guys have gone to the beach and just seen like little rocks or coral or in different places, but those are coral reef ecosystems. Next is the marine ecosystems. So marine waters cover over 2/3 of the Earth's surface. They include coral reefs, but are not the coral reef ecosystem. They have a huge food chain and are the largest ecosystem. So the coral reef in itself is its own ecosystem. And if you're looking at everything in the water except for coral reefs, that's also its own ecosystem, which is the marine ecosystem. So coral reefs and marine ecosystems are together, but completely separate. And tropical rainforest ecosystem is pretty self-explanatory. It's tropical rainforests, lots of rain, so it's the wettest ecosystem. The desert ecosystem with high temperatures, harsh living conditions, and plants have adapted. And when I say adapted, if you look at cactuses, cactuses don't require a lot of water. But say if you look at trees that are grown in California or anywhere else in the United States that isn't a desert, they require water almost every single day, at least once a day, if not like weekly. So that's an example of how cactuses have adapted. Then you have the grassland ecosystems. It's a mixed non-woody vegetation cover and is dominated by grass or grass-like plants. They're too dry for forests but have enough soil to support closed plant canopy. And plant canopy is basically just a layer of plants basically forming canopy. Then you have your temperate ecosystems, where winters are cold and summers are warm, represented by the different types of trees that live in these ecosystems. And the Great Smoky Mountains is a big protected temperate ecosystem, or the Great Smoky Mountains is a really big example of a temperate ecosystem. And as you see in these pictures, there's a bunch of different trees and different tree colors, and it's very beautiful there. Then you have your tundra ecosystem, where the polar regions or on the summits of high mountains, characterized by harsh living conditions since they are frozen and covered by snow virtually throughout the year. In the treeless tundra, the soil could be frozen all year round, making life really hard. So in the beginning, I was talking about Antarctica. Antarctica is an example of a tundra ecosystem. And making life really hard because the soil is frozen means that because the soil is frozen, nothing can grow out of it, therefore nothing can eat from the soil and nothing can benefit from it. So, what do these ecosystems have in common? They both have biotic and abiotic factors. So, bio means life, so biotic means living organisms. And when you put the A in front of the bio, as in abio, that means physical properties, so things that aren't alive. So, abiotic organisms are non living organisms. So a quick activity in the link, if you go to the website, there's a link to Feed Dingo. And if you can't find it, you can also just type in Feed the Dingo on PBS Learning Media. It's a super fun game based on desert ecosystems where you can build your own ecosystem for 12 days. It's not actually 12 days you're building it, but in the game, it lasts for 12 days. And it's really fun. I really recommend it. And it's a great way for you to understand more about desert ecosystems and food chains in and of itself. So how does this apply to us? We are our own ecosystems. So what does this mean? Ecosystems can be however big or small. We must keep our ecosystems clean, especially in a time like right now with Corona. We must keep our ecosystems clean, and our ecosystem is a part of a much bigger one, also known as the Earth. The Earth is basically a globe of just different ecosystems together. So remember, we are our own ecosystem, so keep it clean, safe, and fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.